So here we are, 5 BB King licks for you to learn. They are taken from a live performance that I was listening to a little while ago. They're fun. Alright, they're great licks to put into your playing. They're fairly straightforward, but it's all in the feel and the way in which you play them. So obviously with BB King, he had great vibrato and great bends and just really nice subtle touches throughout his playing. So that's kind of key to making these work. Actually what you're playing is not that difficult, so the actual sort of formation of notes, and we're only using shapes 1 and 2 of the pentatonics in B minor, but what you're playing is not that difficult, so it kind of makes sense just to really sit in with these and try and hold back on some of the picking, get the dynamics right. Start hard, end up soft, or start soft and end up hard. You know, it's one of those things. So it's how you play it which is going to make it work, but that doesn't mean to say you have to play it like BB King. You can just use the notes in a way in which you would attack them normally. That is all open and it's all there for you to enjoy. If you want the tabs on my website, dansguitar.com, and if you do want to subscribe to the channel, please do hit that bell button and follow me on all the socials as well. There's a TikTok video with all of these licks in one long line and a slower version for you to look at if you want to go and visit that. It's Danny Page Music, and that is it. So let's jump in with the licks for you now. The standard, where you get quite an attack on that 19th fret, so they're all in B minor, so it's up the octave from where you would use the main bulk of the licks, but you've got your 2 strikes and you're sliding out. When you're sliding out, this is kind of like key to making this work as well. So as you come down that fretboard, you're pulling your finger off gradually, but then trying to stop the guitar string ringing with your right hand as you come away from the string, so you don't end up with notes ringing out like that. You get, does that make sense? So I've stopped the note ringing with this hand, so they're all dead, so there's nothing ringing out. Then the rest of the lick, you've got okay, so that's 10th fret on that first string, really light on the attack, and then your vibrato on that 7th fret. It's kind of like the Hendrix bend, isn't it? But really subtle. And then straight down pentatonic box 1, which is 7, 10, 7, 9, 7, 9. Okay, this one's really nice. It's really easy, but again, it's about the way in which you attack the string. So you could dig into it. When the music gets louder and more intense, you can dig into it, but the one that I've taken it from is a really subtle one. So you've got this, and it's that vibrato at the end which you want to get right. So 12th fret on the 2nd string, so it's a 1 beat rest at the beginning, then you've got 12th fret 2nd string, staccato note, 10th fret 1st string, staccato note again, 12th fret on the 1st string, staccato, and then a bend up, staccato, so that's a full tone bend, like that, so you're stopping the note at the top of the bend, down to the 10, not staccato, so this one you're ringing it, back to a staccato note on that 12th fret 1st string, and then onto your 12th fret 2nd string for that last vibrato section, and really work on your vibrato. The idea is that you pivot on that point and not use your fingers to do the work. Otherwise, if you use your fingers, you're going to bugger your tendons up, so you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure you're kind of twisting your wrist and pivoting. That makes it work nicely. So there we go, that was lick 2. So lick 3, this one's very similar to lick 2. We're using the 11th fret on the 3rd string with this also, and the vibe is slightly different because you've got this nice blues curl in there on the 10th fret. So the actual lick goes like this. So 1, 2, 3. Do that again. Really nice lick. I love those. They're so subtle. So anyway, you've got the 11th fret, 3rd string, with that 12th fret vibrato on the next string. So this is all within box number 2. And then it's 1st string, 10, 12, 10, with a very slow blues curl, finishing with that 12th fret, or the root note if you like, on the 2nd string, so with vibrato again. So just work on the dynamic and that'll sound great. And as I said at the beginning, what we're playing as far as note wise and formation is not that difficult. It's just going to be in the way that it's played that makes it work. So lick 4, here we go. Okay, so this one you'll be using shape 2 and shape 1, and so this is a bit of a combination of the two, starting with a 12th fret on the 2nd string, then 10, 12, 10, 12 again on the 1st string, but this time you've got that bend, so it's like, again a slow bend, and then a hammer-on pull-off of a 7, 10, 7, back to the 10 on the 2nd, 7 on the 1st, 10, 7 2nd, 9, 7 3rd, and then the root note with vibrato on the 4th. So it's all on the tab which is on the website, so please check that out if you haven't done so already. Okay, so lick number 5, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So this is got a different vibe to the other ones, so you can dig in with it a little bit more. But again, you could take that kind of softer approach and it will sound really, really cool. But this one, you've got a few staccato notes to start off with. So starting with the 9th fret, the root note, the B. So staccato, then a standard 9, and then 7 and 9 on the 3rd string as staccato notes. And then you've got a blues curl from the 7 on that 3rd string, going to the root note again on the 9th fret. So okay, a few rests going in that, so a beat in a 16th note, and then you've got 16th notes all the way through now, so it's basically 9 on the D, 7, 9 on the G, a hold in that 7 if you can, and it doesn't matter if you can't, but you end up with a double stop of the 7th fret and the 10th fret on that 3rd and 2nd string, and you're going to pull off from the 10 to the 7, so you're holding the 7 on the 2nd string as well as, and then you're finishing like that, coming down from the 9, 7 and the 9 on that 4th string. So I'll do that again. There we go, back to me. Excellent, so you made it to the end. As I've said, it's all on my website for the tab, and you can visit me on TikTok for the slower versions if you need to learn them with the tab on the top of the video as well. There's not much more to say about that apart from subscribe, hit the bell button, and visit me on all the socials and sharing this video if you can. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do a video next week or not. It all depends how much time I get. Obviously it's festive season coming up, so it's yeah, we'll see what happens. There is every chance I may need to escape for a while, so I'll probably come down in the shed and do a video, but we'll see what happens. And if not, I will see you all in the new year with a new Lick Friday, but more than likely I'll see you next week anyway. So there we go, have a good Christmas, and I will hopefully see you in a week's time. So laters everyone, see you soon.